I guess I'll just have 2.
So you want 2 raspberries?
Yep.
And we already got some strawberries in here. 3 raspberries. I don't know if they can all fit in this little baby container. We got to buy you some more lunch equipment. Good morning, guys. We're getting ready to get our day started and drop Skylar off to school. She takes a snack, not really a lunch because she gets out a little before lunch, so she has lunch at home. But we're doing healthy snacks. They're learning about healthy snacks at school. So I let her pick out her snacks today, and she told me she wanted strawberries, blueberries, and then at the last minute she said she wanted raspberries. And then she's trying to tell me how many raspberries because the container's so small she doesn't think they'll fit. So I wasn't sure when we first signed her up that they were actually having like snack or lunch, so I didn't buy it. So I got to go out later this week and get her some lunch stuff because she doesn't even have a lunchbox. She's using little Freddie's lunchbox from when he was in school. And I was like, you don't want to wait for Mama to go get you one? We can go after school. And she's like, no, it's okay. This one's good. And I also need to get her the mini water bottles because this water bottle is huge. But she insists on taking water today to school because it's healthy. How many blueberries do you want? 5?
2.
Well, I rinsed off more than 2. So you got 2 raspberries and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blueberries that I can fit into the container. So now you got a really nice snack. You got blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, crackers, and water.
Yeah, I love water. Thank you.
You're welcome. We got 2 raspberries in there. Now you got a healthy snack, and then when you come home, we'll have lunch. All right, so let me write your name on here because I think little Freddie's name's on the back, so we're gonna have to cross his name out and put your name on.
Wait, his is on the back?
Yeah. Your brother's is on there somewhere. Hold on. Good morning, y'all. So earlier today, when Skylar was getting ready for school, you guys, I already have her clothes pulled out, and I went to go get her some socks. And I pulled out these white socks, and as I'm putting them on her feet, she's like, wait, Mom, no, that don't match. I'm like, what you mean? She's like, I need black socks to go with my black shoes. I said, oh, okay. And she was like, yeah, because that matched my outfit. I said, but Sky, your shirt is blue. And so she was like, it is? I guess since it was so early in the morning, she couldn't really tell. So she's sitting on the stairs as I'm getting her snack together. And she keeps talking to herself, talking about, okay, so this is blue, and this is black, and this is blue, and this is black. And then she goes, Mom, I think I want the blue socks. Oh, that's Freddie calling me now. Good morning, love. Oh, hold on, they can't hear you. Skylar and I were vlogging this morning. Say good morning, Dada.
Good morning, Dad.
He calling to wish you a good day at school. Big Freddie's already gone to work. I'm on the vlog. I'm vlogging, and I'm telling them that you're already at work. So you calling to tell Skylar good morning and to have a good day. She's sitting over here getting ready to eat her breakfast. Got her Barbie doll out, doing the most. So, anyways, what?
Mama, what you eating?
What are you eating?
Eating fruit?
No, she packed fruit for snack, but she's eating. What are you eating, Sky?
Yeah.
She acting all silly. She eating pancake sausage right now.
What instead?
All right, Sky, let's get ready to go. She got her lunchbox and her book bag. Let's go, Sky. Come on. Let's go, Mama. It's time to go. I'm gonna leave you. I got me some tea here. This is a tummy tea. My stomach was feeling a little funny this morning, so I was like, let me get some of this and settle it real quick. So I'm gonna drink this on my way to drop Skylar off to school. I don't know why it's so dark. Can y'all see me? Let me fix this lighting real quick. Okay, much better. All right, so I'm just gonna take a few minutes to sip this tea down before we get out on the road, because if it spills, ooh, this will not be good. If it spills all in this car, because I got honey in here, it's gonna be sticky. But anyway, this is a detox tea. It settles the tummy, very calm, very soothing. I usually drink stuff like this either in the mornings or in the evenings if it's like, you know, if I have an unsettled stomach. But I don't know. I think we had tacos last night, and I put tomatoes in the meat, and I don't know if the tomatoes is doing it to me or what, but maybe it was just a little too acidic. Anywho, how's your morning going? How are you guys doing? For those of you that's getting ready to go back to school virtually, y'all ready, y'all set. Little Freddie's gonna be going back in about 2 weeks, and I'm really excited for him. This time, they said it's gonna be much different than what it was the last time when he was there, when he just, like, when it was like the end of the school year and they rushed to do it. They said it's gonna be a lot more structured this year. There's like an actual game plan in place. So I'm feeling really confident in him attending school virtually. And also, the school provided laptops for the students. So I picked up his laptop last week. So he has a separate laptop for school, and then he also has like his Chromebook that he uses that we bought him. Originally, we bought that for him for school because he had online assignments before COVID. And now he uses that to do his gaming, editing, and stuff for his channel. So I really thought it was important to keep the two separate. So he has his school computer for school, and he has his personal computer for, or laptop for whatever it is he wants to do. And then they also sent out an email for us, for the parents, to do like a book pickup. So we're going to be picking up his school books, his textbooks. And I thought that was interesting because I thought with them taking the classes online, all the textbooks would be virtual, but I guess all of the material they weren't able to, I guess, transition it into virtual in time. So he has some assignment books or textbooks that he actually physically has to get. So I'll be driving by his school sometime, I think next week, to go pick those up. They have it assigned by the grade level. But anyways, let me stop talking. We got to get Skylar to school before she ends up being late. Alright, so I'm back home now. Just freshened up a little bit and got something to eat. I made a fried egg sandwich. It was so good, y'all. It was bomb. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Good morning, Freddie.
Good morning.
I haven't seen you all day today. He be doing his own thing. But earlier in the car, I was talking to you guys about Freddie and his whole thing that he got going on. He started up a YouTube channel. I think we've mentioned that before, where he is like doing his editing. He's doing his own editing. He's doing his own videos and stuff. It's him and two of his friends from football that's doing it. And I watched a couple of the videos. Big Freddie watched the latest one that they put out, and he said that he was almost in tears, y'all. He was very proud of the boys and how they work so well together. So we're thinking about maybe getting little Freddie some actual like real equipment to use to help him perfect his craft, because right now he's just using like this really old computer that both me and Freddie had like for years. I want to say that computer is older than little Freddie. So that computer is probably like 12 years old, 11 years old. Like that was one of the first computers that Freddie and I bought together when we had moved into our first apartment, and he bought it so I could play Sims. But yeah, so little Freddie is like currently working, making these videos off this rinky-dink computer that's so slow. But you know, we want him to like, you know, perfect his craft, and if this is something that he really wants to do, then both Big Freddie and I will genuinely support him and help him get better. Because I really do feel like the era in which we live in now is very much so technology based, technology driven, and it's very important to, in our opinion, you know, make sure that our kids are up to par with that. I know growing up, this wasn't it, you know. Growing up, it wasn't about the technology, it wasn't about the virtualness of anything. But now with everything that's going on, and the world was already kind of going in the virtual direction, I'm very proud of us for, you know, taking the opportunity to allow our kids to use technology in that way. And I say this because I remember when I first bought little Freddie I want to say it was like it wasn't an iPad, it was like a little Android tablet thing or whatever. And I remember we had bought that for him so that he could, you know, use it and watch videos on it and play little games. And one of my friends at the time, several years ago, this was probably like, I think little Freddie was maybe 5 at the time, so this was probably like 6 years ago. And she was saying that, you know, she's not buying anything like that for her kids. She don't want her kids like basically just being
dependent on technology. She wants them to be able to go outside and explore and, you know, kind of have the same childhood that we had growing up. For those that don't know, I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 1990. So I was not in this technological era. I was in the times of play hide and go seek and be back inside before the street lights come on. And my friend at the time, that's what she was still on, and she wanted her kids to grow up in that way. So she would not buy them anything, no technology, nothing. These kids didn't have any of those Game Boys or PlayStations or tablets or any of that, because she didn't want them to become so technologically based, and she just felt like that just wasn't good for kids. Now here we are, fast forward, and this is pretty much the new wave. Like, this is the new life. And I get where she was coming from, but I can only imagine, like, had we not started early with our kids with technology, how much more difficult this time would be for them. Like, I think back on myself, like when I was in 5th grade, because that's what grade Lil Freddie's going to, I didn't know how to save a document as a PDF and attach it to an email to send to my teacher to be graded. Like, I would have been like, what's an attachment and how do you add and what's a PDF and how you add it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just wasn't where I come from. And little Freddie is very technologically savvy. He's very computer literate, and he knows how to do pretty much everything on his own. He doesn't even really need me to, like, show him step by step how to do these things, because he's always had it. He's always been introduced to it. Even Skylar knows how to use an iPad. I have the iPad. I'm grown, and I still be trying to figure out how to use it sometimes. Skylar get on that iPad and she FaceTime Miriam. She FaceTime her bestie Cadence. Like, she calls Cadence on FaceTime almost every day. Cadence is Tasha's daughter. If you guys remember my friend Tasha. Tasha and Quanda and all of them. Cadence is Tasha's daughter, and Tasha has an iPhone, and Skylar done figured out what number is Tasha's and now has it programmed in the iPad and can call Tasha to speak to Cadence whenever. And I remember she called Cadence when she came home from school. She FaceTimed Cadence trying to talk to her. And I was just like, wow, Skylar is like 4 and she know how to FaceTime. I mean, that says a lot. So even though I understand where some parents can come from, where they're like, they don't want the kids to be dependent on technology, I 100% agree with that. And I do recommend limiting the times in which kids can use these things. Yo, they mowing the lawn again? I swear they was just here yesterday mowing somebody's lawn. They need to mow all the lawns on the same day, because that thing be loud and be distracting me from work. But like I was saying, you know, I understand the parents that, you know, maybe weren't as open to the idea of introducing their kids to technology, with the aspect of, you know, you see so many kids sometimes that are just so driven to it, where that's all they do, that's all they're on. They can't think to do anything else. They don't want to read a book, they don't want to play outside, they just want to. So I get that, but at the same time, you don't want to deprive your kids of being involved with what's going on right now. Like, that to me would be more stressful, to not be able to, you know, help my kid with their assignment because they don't understand how to save a document. Like, that, come on now. I was like, that's hard. So I'm very thankful that we were able to find a balance. I would say, like, for us, we do what works for us. And for those of you that's out there that's trying to, you know, figure things out, trust me, I get it. I understand. We still trying to figure things out over here on this end with how things are gonna be and go. And y'all know how I am. I be pulling out all my little organizer equipment and trying to, you know, orchestrate something. But overall, I think that technology is a good tool to have when it's not abused. And I think that with everything that's going on in the world, we should be thankful that we have it. Because of it, I'm able to work from home. Because of it, my daughter is still able to physically see Miss Miriam and her friends, even though she can't be with them at times. And because of it, my son now has a new hobby that he can do from the safety of our home, as well as with his friends, so they never lost communication. So technology has its pros and cons, but for my family, it's been more beneficial than detrimental. And on that note, I'm about to get ready to go get on my laptop and do some more work assignments before I have to go pick up Sky, because as you know, she's not there full-time, she's there half-time. So I usually try to get as many work assignments as I can done before she comes home for the day. And yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. Do y'all like this outfit? This is from Pretty Little Things. The clothing haul will be out soon. I'm debating on if I want to record it now or if I want to wait, because I found a few more items that I liked off the website and those are on their way. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to break this video up into 2 parts and just show you what I have now and then show you the other stuff later, or how I want to do it. But so far, y'all, I really love everything that they have, and it fit pretty, most of the stuff fit pretty good. I was shocked, 'cause I was like, I don't know about this, but it fit really good. And I love the new pieces that I have added to my wardrobe. I really like them. And yeah, you know, when you look good, you feel good, your whole day just go good. But yeah, so we're gonna catch up in just a little bit. Probably I'll come back this afternoon if there's anything going on, and we'll chit chat a little bit more. All right, guys, so I've actually been off work now for about a good hour, and I was upstairs reviewing some of the footage from today, and I realized that I forgot to mention to you guys about this program that we're thinking about putting little Freddie in. At the middle school that he's going to be going to next year, they have what they call a pre-engineering STEM program, and both Freddie and I are really excited about this for little Freddie. And that's another reason as to why we are interested in getting little Freddie a more up-to-date desktop, because this program is really excellent and it taps into what little Freddie is already kind of like gearing towards with the robotics and the coding and the programming and stuff like that. Like, he showed interest in that very early on. So with the computer that he has right now, it's like, it's very old and limited. He's not able to use it for that, but I do see him trying to, you know, use his Chromebook and try to use that to help do things, but that's also limited. And he's even used his phone a couple of times too to like edit his videos and do designs and stuff, and both of those are very limited. And the computer that he's using is really old, and you know, if this is something that he really wants to do, especially from the technological aspect of it, with the way that everything is going in the world, both Freddie and I want to be able to support him in that way. So I would definitely, like, you know, encourage him to keep going with that, because this particular program, the STEM program, the pre-engineering one, they don't have it at all the schools in our area. The one that we're going to put him in next year is like one of the few schools that has it. So I really want to give Freddie an opportunity to kind of get like a heads up in it before he gets started, because this newer computer that Freddie and I are looking at getting, it has the potential for him to explore that side a little bit more. So I'm really looking forward to that program, and for Freddie when he gets ready to get started, because I think, I want to say towards the middle of next year is when we can go ahead and get him signed up. And I would like for him to kind of get an idea of how it would be with a much better system, of course. And Big Freddie and I have been talking about getting him a new desktop for the past couple of days now, just weighing the pros and cons. And honestly, there's a lot more pros to us doing this for him, and I'm really excited. Like, I was so happy that, you know, he showed interest in that. So anyways, I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that to you guys, because I didn't mention it earlier, and I don't think there's really pretty much anything else going on for right now. So I just wanted to come on real quick and let you guys know that, especially since I realized I watched the footage and didn't even mention it at all. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. This outfit is so comfy, like, it's nap worthy. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Life is a day-to-day experience, so enjoy. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Say goodbye, ooh, ooh, ooh. Say goodbye, ooh, 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 yeah. Thumbs up if you like this video, and always be happy.